Hello everybody and welcome to your Venus into Libra tarot reading. Venus is moving into her home sign of Libra on August 6th and will remain there all the way through September 8th. So I have created timestamps for each and every sign. I will talk a little bit about Venus moving into Libra. If you are not interested in that, feel free to click on the timestamp for your sign. However, for those of you who are interested, Venus moving into the seventh house of Libra is all about relationships, and we have Mercury retrograde right now through most of this. So that's all about things of the past returning, right? So some of you definitely going to have a lot of different relationships resurfacing, friendships, lovers, old work associates, just people that you knew from long ago. Some people you just lost touch with. Other people you might have had a falling out with. It's just different for everybody. But Venus moving into the seventh house is about relationships. So many of you, the resurfacing of old relationships. Others of you, this is where we go into a deep review about all the different relationships in our life and how they impact us, the different roles they play in our life, the role we play in others' lives. And some of you might be doing a bit of house cleaning when it comes to your relationships, deciding, not everybody that you associate with is part of your tribe right now, okay? So some of you are just in a deep assessment. Others of you, these next few weeks, it's going to be a time where there's a lot of different connections, new connections coming into your life. And so if you're starting like a new job over the next 3 to 4 weeks, that's going to be a lot of new people coming into your life, right? So it could be in a situation like that. It could be where you're getting into a new relationship and then you're meeting, all of those friends and family connected to your new partner. There's just a lot of different ways you could have a lot of new connections come into your life. But some of you, that's definitely what's going to happen. So some of you have relationships of the past returning, either for closure, healing, or second chances. Others of you are just in a deep review. And then lastly, some of you have all these new connections showing up, and some of you could be experiencing a combination of all three. So it's all about relationships. It's all about the love. It's about healing. It's about connection. It's about passion. There could be a lot of flings and hookups during this period as well. But again, that's really contingent upon your intention in regards to your relationships, as well as where you're at on your path of your life journey. General readings can only give you so much because each and every one of you have a different natal chart, and you are all at different, junctures on your personal development, your soul development, your life experience, So how this energy plays out is a bit different for everybody, but it's definitely about relationships, about love, and about mending over the next several weeks, okay? So I will get into the readings. I will start with Sagittarius. If you are not a Sagittarius, go ahead and click on the timestamp for your sign in the description box or the top pinned comment. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see. This relationship, this reading is 100% relationship based. Now, that does not mean romance. Some of you it is romance, but not everybody that's the case. The seventh house is all relationships, significant relationships, I might add. So the way you are experiencing this energy is a bit different. So let's see what's going on with the primary energy of Venus into Libra for Sagittarius. Ooh, so we're ready to take things to the next level. Sagittarius, with this coming out, I would say you are definitely one of the signs that seems more to be in the assessment, as well as other like relationships of the past resurfacing over the next few weeks. With this though, it's like we are ready for more mature experiences and connections. Some of you have had a deep spiritual awakening at some point along your journey here, and you are now seeking relationships and connections that are in that more awakened consciousness expanded type of experience where the conversation is, about the mysteries of the universe and things along that line, spirituality, and what do you think this means? And look at this odd thing I came across, like that type of conversation. Some of you, that's where you're at, and you're seeking new connections to meet you, in that expanded space that you've allowed yourself to grow into. And that could just be, like your friendships and all of that. And for some of you, that definitely includes your romance. Others of you, it doesn't have to be quite so spiritual as that, but it could be where you've outgrown a lot of your connections and relationships, okay? And you're ready for new, fresh experiences that are more in alignment with who and what you are. Now, for relationships that are returning into your life, Sagittarius, I see a couple different things with the Ascension card here. Some of you, this is about closure, so you can finally let go and move on and, not have that anchor or that energy, that emotion connected to you anymore. Others of you, it's because you and whoever's returning, you both have elevated and matured, and now we're reconnecting for a more ascended type of connection and experience with each other. So, this will play out different for everybody. Just keep yourself open. And as I'm saying that, romance had to jump out. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. Some of you, this is definitely all about romantic connections, going to the next level, or there could be connections of the past returning. So some of you, this is definitely about romance. And honesty. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So Sagittarius, this is like anybody returning to you, it's like you're going to really speak how you feel about things. And if you are inclined to hold back, this is the universe saying, no, you be real. You say what you've got to say. You don't need to hold back. But also, we need to make sure that we're being true and honest with ourselves about how we really feel and what we really want and who we truly want to be connected to and who we want to sever ties with, okay? Because again, this is all about relationships, and Sagittarius is ready to go to the next level. So if you are dating somebody and you're all about them and you're ready to go to the next level, but they're not, you need to, state your needs, accept, their needs, and decide if they're truly not ready. Maybe you need to let this go so you can connect to somebody who is willing to meet you in this higher vibrational state of being as far as romance goes, okay? For others of you, that this is like friendship, family, other type of connections. It's some of you, I feel like you've been holding back the way that you've grown and changed, and it's like time to really just say, this is what I believe, this is who I am, this is what I think about all the stuff that you do, because we've all had those friendships where, our friend is telling us all this stuff and we're like, oh my God, and of course you don't deserve that, girl. But we know if anybody else was telling us a story that our friend was just telling us, but more like, saying what your friend's part really was in the whole story, like you wouldn't agree with your friend whatsoever. But when it's your friend, you're like, oh yeah, because you want to be there, you want to be true. And sometimes you can't tell somebody that they're wrong or that you feel they're wrong based on what they're telling you. They're just not ready to hear it. And I see for Sagittarius, where many of you have been holding back in that capacity where you're just, trying to be a good friend, trying to be understanding, not make any waves, recognizing that sometimes people just can't handle the truth. You're like moving beyond that, where you're like, I don't care about feelings, pleasantries, politeness, manners, all of that. No, the truth is the truth, and this is how I feel about you and your behavior, your drama, your stories, your actions, just whatever. It's like you can't hold back anymore. You're like, no, this is truly what I think of all of this, and I don't even want to associate with you anymore. You guys, there's some element of you that's just really changing and expanding, especially when it comes, I feel, to romance and friendships mainly, where you're not, yeah, look at that. We have the 3 of coins fly out. So some of you, this could have a lot to do with connections in the workplace as well. So we have romance, friends, and then something about workplace connections. So let's pull you a couple of cards just to wrap this up. Yeah, definitely some of you, this is in the workplace, but with this, Sagittarius, there is a new level, like you are going to the next level, and there's new connections for you, okay? Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could be very relevant to this connection. And look at here, we have the Empress. This is fertility, this is abundance, this is happiness, this is new beginning, okay? And especially with that. So, Sagittarius, any friends or connections that really don't serve you and need to leave your life, let them go. Just let them go. Be honest, be real with yourself. Other relationships that may be trying to re-enter your life, if there is true significant connection and you feel that there is total honesty coming from the other person, then I say definitely, either mend it and reconnect, or mend it in the sense to give you closure and give the other person closure, okay? But new energy is coming into your guys' relationships, and the ones that are going strong and steady, I feel, are going to get even stronger. The ones that don't really serve you guys, it's time for those to shake out of your life, because there's new connections coming in that are far more empowering to Sagittarius, okay? So just keep yourself open, be discerning, be very honest, and demand honesty from others. And Sagittarius, if there's somebody that you just are really in love with, you really care about, but you just hold back, it is time to put it all out there and say, hey, I really love you. This is how I really feel, with no expectation of the outcome to that. And also be prepared for some Sagittariuses out there that's what's going to be given to you. Somebody's going to profess to you, hey Sagittarius, I am so madly in love with you, I would do anything to be in your space, to be next to you, to be your woman, to be your man, because we have a couple here. So a power couple, I might add at that, with the King of Pentacles and the Empress. So Sagittarius, it looks pretty darn good for you guys. No matter the changes, you guys look like you have the upper hand, and you are the ones making the decisions here. So I am wishing you all the very best, Sagittarius. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what is going on for you guys. This reading is going to be looking at your relationships, romantic, family, friends. That's what the 7th house is all about. So this is going to be all about relationships. Some of you it is romantic, some of you it is not. We're also in Mercury retrograde, so that's the notorious retrograde of things of the past returning. So let's see what's up for Capricorn. Ooh, we got the indigo here. So Capricorn, It's like new insight for you guys when it comes to all of your relationships and connections, okay? You are searching for greater depth and meaning out of your connections and relationships while Venus is in Libra. Also, there's an element of magic and manifestation to that card, as well as an element of utter purity. Some spirituality is also connected to this card, just depending. If you identify yourself as an indigo, as a light worker, as a star seed, what I see here with this is that you're truly seeking relationships and connections on this same level and wavelength as you, this same understanding and belief system. That's really your main focus. Some of you who have recently awakened to this aspect of yourself, like this is where you're at big time, where no, I want to cut connections and I want to find people who are more attuned to me and my vibration. With this as well, there could be a lot of new connections coming in for Capricorn while Venus is in Libra. There could be some healing to old relationships. That's not so much what I see with Indigo. Indigo is more about new, the new wave of energy, the new wave of consciousness. So I don't feel like you want so much to connect to past things. Like, even if you are thinking about somebody with Venus moving into Libra, there's some magic inside of you, Capricorn, where you are seeking the same vibration as you in all relationships. Like, you don't want to have to adjust and put on a mask for this person or that person if that's what you do. Like, you're like, I am who I am, and I just want to be me, and this is my beliefs, this is what I stand for, and I want to connect to like-minded individuals. I want to be in a romance with like-minded individuals. If you're already in like a committed romantic relationship, this could be where, you and that person are taking things to the very next level. Like, the vibration of energy between the two of you is shifting. So let's pull some whispers of love to go with this indigo energy. Okay, so we have patience. Love is patient and kind always. We need to have patience with ourselves, with all relationships we are involved in, because the pairing of these two cards could really mean that, especially those of you with twin flame connections, there is like this shifting of vibration and frequency between the two of you, where maybe once you guys connected so well and now it's like oil and water and you can't even communicate and you're like, what on earth is happening? Just flow with it. Your frequency, their frequency, there's changes, upgrades, things happening to both of you, and that's what's causing, the miscommunication, all of that, because you're not on the same frequency right now. In fact, with this and this, many of you with your relationships and connections, that's how you're feeling, like you're on a totally different frequency than they are, and you're like, what has happened? Why is this going on? It's because there's adjusting and fine-tuning happening for everybody right now, okay? And now look at here, we have you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So yeah, Capricorn, this is all for the best. Just flow with it, okay? If you're feeling like you and your friends, you and your family, you and your love connections, like it's just missed connections, misunderstandings, crossed wires, like what is going on here? There's reason for this. There's expansion happening here for you and for others. And, once this is all complete, there's some connections I just feel like you're not going to want anymore. Like, you are coming into just a whole different vibration of reality of, oh my goodness. And as I'm saying that, we have the Magician, which is what the indigo card would be in the standard tarot, and that's supporting this. So yeah, there's a lot of changes in store as far as your relationships go, Capricorn, and it really has a lot to do with you and some of you it's spiritual awakening, others of you it's just like a deeper awareness of self and the relationships that you have that don't serve you. Because look here, we have the Eight of Swords, and now we have this King of Pentacles. That's your energy. Okay, that would be Earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And yeah, I just feel like, even if you have a lot of loving connections, there's just some part of you, while Venus is in Libra, that you don't feel like you're vibing or connecting the way that you used to. And it's because you are changing your vibration, the frequency of Capricorn. There's a shift going on. And so we need to have patience. This is card 17, which would be an 8. And this is card 8 right here. So Capricorn, yes, be patient, all right? And just allow the energies to unfold as they will, because there is shifting and a lot of changes, fine-tuning going on for you and for others. And I just feel like also maybe some truths that you were held back from are coming to light. And, there's just some new magic being infused into some of your relationships, which ultimately creates for a richer connection and bond. And with You Are Limitless, Capricorn, those of you who are holding yourself back in hopes of reconnecting, it might be time to realize that maybe you are more spectacular, and your vibration and your soul is just so much more vibrant than that person that you've been holding yourself back waiting for, okay? And you are going to really start feeling that, okay? Some of you, it may be that you've been holding back because you're afraid of getting involved with friends, with, a lover. And again, that energy is changing. Don't hold yourself to anything of the past. If that's what you've been doing, it's time to free yourself, especially with belief systems. If you're like, oh, nobody will ever love me, because of all XYZ about my life circumstances, like, you are limitless, Capricorn. We need to free ourselves from any sort of beliefs that make you feel smaller, unlovable, and any sort of relationship, friend, family, lover that you are involved with that belittles you or makes you feel small and keeps you restricted. It might be time to see that for what it truly is and see the magic that truly exists inside of you. Okay, so Capricorn, those are your messages for Libra. I'm sorry, for Venus going into Libra. I am wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you guys. This is going to be all about relationships, whether it's romance, friendship, or family member, business acquaintances and connections, because the 7th house is all about relationships. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius during this Venus transit into Libra. Woo-wee. So for many Aquarians out there, this speaks for itself. This is all about romance for you guys, okay? This could be some just, connections, some flings, some hookups. For others of you, this could definitely mean relationships of the past returning. It could be for closure or second chances. It could be where you've been in conflict about a specific relationship, whether friend, family member, or lover, between your mind and your heart. Like, your mind could be telling you one thing, but your heart just won't let you, cut that person off or do tough love or whatever it is you need to do. And, with Venus moving into Libra, that's really going to be highlighted for you if that's the case. But, for others of you, I feel like for Aquarius, it's like you guys are connecting with a lot of different people. With the lovers there, it's like friendships are going nicely. If you're in a relationship romantically, that's going nicely. It's just a nice vibe for Aquarius, considering this reading is all about relationships. So let's pull some whispers of love here to add to the lovers, Aquarius. If you're single, this might definitely mean you're going to have some options. Or, if you've been dating around, you might find that there's a very specific person that you're like, that's the one I want to be with, just that person, and, settle down or whatever. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change somebody's life, including your own. Yeah, this is just like professions of love, or you speaking love. This is forgiveness. This is I'm sorry. Whether it's friendship, family connection, romantic connection, apply it how it fits for you personally. And the lovers would be the Gemini card. And then this card always makes me think of Gemini because it's like twins. So some of you, this could be a very strong connection to a Gemini, or you could be a rising Gemini, Gemini moon. And then look here, we have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Yeah. Oh, Aquarius. I really believe that you guys are going to have your pick of what you want as far as romance goes as Venus moves into Libra. Like, that your romance area of your life looks like it's really picking up. I mean, we have miracles and blessings there, for God's sakes. Okay? And the lovers. It's just, the only downfall I see with this is some of you might have a confliction between your head and your heart, or you might be of two minds, okay? That's the only thing I see here. And it could be, if a friendship of the past is returning, let's say, and that person kind of did you dirty, you might be like, yeah, I'd really love to reconnect with this person. We had such good times. We have a long history. But then, will they just screw me over again? Is this even worth, reconnecting with this person? That type of energy where you're of two different minds. Some of you, that could be about romance. Somebody from your past resurfacing, with Mercury retrograde while Venus moves into Libra. And you're like, well, yeah, that was a good time then, but I don't know about now. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. But I just see improvement, honestly, more than anything else for Aquarius. Improvement, connections, new offers, things, relationships of the past returning, understanding, people like really just expressing, okay? Here we have the King of Swords. Strong Gemini connection with you guys. We have the Hermit, and now we have the Emperor. So this here, lovers with this King of Swords, could be a Gemini, could be a fellow Aquarius, could be a Libra. This could be a Virgo. This could be an Aries. Now, it does not have to be those things, but those particular signs, but those are the ones coming through the strongest in your reading. Yes, the Hermit paired up with this Aquarius. If you have something to say it with love, even if it's like pretty much if you get lost, I don't want to reconnect, or our friendship, our relationship's over, whatever it is you've got to say it as kindly as possible. But what I feel more so is this is like a profession of emotion where you are professing to somebody how you truly feel about them, or they're professing to you. It's like some sort of deeper truth, like, hey, and see, we have the full moon. So this is very connected to me. We have the two dogs there and the twins. So this could be very twin flame, okay, where maybe we've been having a lot of miscommunication, disconnection, and now with the Venus moving into Libra, there's this beautiful rekindling of communication and connection between you and your twin flame, okay? And things become much more stable, solid, and true. It's just like, relationships for Aquarius, it's as though you're like, I will stand by your side through thick and thin for friend, family, or your lover. You are willing to do that, be incredibly self-sacrificing. Like, this is what you are saying right here with this card. I will do that if you have my back, okay? I will be there to the end of time for you, but you've got to guarantee that that's what you're willing to do for me as well. I can't give it all and not know where I stand, whether it's a friend, family member, or lover. Like, you're like, I need to know that you'll stand the storm with me if I'll stand the storm with you. And this is your truth, but you can speak it in such a beautiful, eloquent way to where, you know, you'll be very well received, and miracles and blessings with the Emperor. It's like your relationships are getting much more stable, strong, and secure. Some of you definitely could be a second chance here, reconnection. If there's been a lot of miscommunication, it's like we're finally getting on the same page. There's new opportunities I see, but overall, Aquarius, it's like evening out of energy and all your connections, and it being much stronger, more grounded than in the past, okay? Because we have two major arcana and then your energy right here. So I know that this is highly significant, and there will be some changes to your relationships while Venus is in Libra. So Aquarius, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi Pisces, how are you? Let's go ahead and pull a card for your energy during this Venus into Libra. This is all about relationships, whether it's romance, friends, or family. That's what the energy of Libra and Venus is about. So let's see what's going on for Pisces. Ooh, we got the Great Wheel. So Pisces, this is actually really good. There's changes coming to your relationships, okay? So things have been in the struggle. You and your friends just haven't been getting along, seeing eye to eye. That's changing. If you are in a romantic relationship, if you and your partner haven't been seeing eye to eye, that's changing. If you've been single, no lover on the radar, could be changing. If you are somebody who just doesn't have a lot of friends right now, that could very well be changing. There's a change, and I feel for the positive with the Great Wheel there. So Pisces, let's pull some whispers of love and see what comes out there. Okay, so we have one card that had to fly out, card 22. This is card 10. This is card 22, the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So maybe you thought you had things figured out with some relationships, and Pisces, you're going to find out there's a whole lot more to it. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions, and you might start really seeing the truth of things because of somebody's actions. So if somebody's words are saying one thing, with their actions and energy are saying another, you need to go with their actions and energy over what is coming out of their mouth, okay? And that could be for the good or the bad, because I feel with this, Pisces, there's, for romance, there's some people that kind of hold back from you, and you've maybe been feeling a bit rejected, and it's like they tell you, you know, no, I'm not looking for a relationship, no, I'm not into this, no, I'm not into that, but it's like, they're always, you know, reaching out to you, they're very loving to you, you know, but they don't put it out there, but their energy and their action seems to make you think that, you know, something is happening, but they don't verbalize it, I don't feel. So you've really got to pay attention to the energy of all your relationships. And this could go the other way. If you feel like there's some dishonesty somewhere, romantically, friendship, in your family relationship somewhere, you are very well served to recognize that you might be correct, but what you think is happening or why you think something's happening, you might not be hitting the mark on that, okay? So you've got to dig deeper to get to the heart of the matter, to see the real truth. So let's pull some tarot to see what comes out. But definitely some changes in your relationships, and I feel for the positive. And if you need to tell somebody how you feel and speak up, do so. Alright, so we have the King of Swords. Yeah, if you need to tell somebody something, do so, but do it from a very mature, logical place. Don't let it be emotionally based. Now we have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Nice, Pisces. Yes, there is changes coming for you guys for the good, I feel, because we have the Nine of Cups here and the Six of Pentacles. So, there are going to be truths coming out for you guys in some relationships, but I feel now that we have the tarot out, it's definitely of a much more positive genre of message to Pisces. I'm feeling like there's people that have feelings for you, or that are missing you, that, haven't put it out there, okay? And you've like kind of had a sense about it, but it's like, well, they don't really say, or if I ask, it's like they evade, but it's like their actions and energy towards you is quite affectionate and loving. They really do like you, okay? There's just a reason why they're holding back, maybe. And some of you, this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with this King of Swords coming out right there. And, you know, I just feel like there's things that haven't been said. And this could be in friendships as well, where, you know, there's some things that just haven't been said. There's, you know, maybe some of your friends are going through some different things, or they know some things about some other friends, or this could be going on in the family. But no matter what's going on, Pisces, it's good for you, okay? That's all I gotta say with this pairing of all these cards, is it's good for you. And if you really care about somebody, remember, actions speak louder than words, so put your energy out there in a very positive way. But as far as your relationships and connections go, there's a wish coming true for some of you. And what that is different for each and every one of you, right? But Pisces, Venus moving into Libra is definitely bringing forth some sort of emotional fulfillment and happiness that you've truly been seeking, okay? So don't think that you know it all, because you don't. There's more to understand about certain situations and relationships in your life. There's good, positive change coming that's in your favor and ultimately will make you emotionally fulfilled, okay? So Pisces, those are your messages for Venus into Libra. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Aries. How are you? So we're going to pull a card to see what's going on in your relationships, Aries. Now, you can apply this to your romances, your friendships, your family, your business relationships. It's really going to be different for all of you. The 7th house is all relationships in your life, the more significant relationships. So this Venus moving into Libra will be experienced differently for each of you, but let's see what the overall energy and vibe for Aries is. Ooh, we got strength. So, I feel like Venus moving into Libra, this card coming out, I mean, look at, you see this fire? This would be like the card of Leo. Leo's ruled by the sun. So I feel like Aries is becoming a hot commodity during Venus moving into Libra. Okay, it's like all of a sudden Aries are getting a lot of double takes, and you could have a lot of people from the past returning being like, hey Aries, you're really on my mind. It's just your energy is incredibly strong and charming, charismatic, alluring, intoxicating, drawing people into you, Aries. So let's pull some whispers of love to go, ooh, okay, to go right along with that. And we had several fly out, so let's see what, okay. So we have Take a Chance on Love, When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. If you've been out of the game, Aries, it's time to get back in the game. Also with this, I feel some friendships, maybe family connections, even past romances. You know, if there's a chance to mend the bridge and reconnect, to me, this Aries is saying that you should do that, all right? I get that this is a general reading, and if you hate everybody from your past, and if they returned, you would sock them in the face, that's totally fine. Like, you do what you gotta do for you. But I'm just saying that based on this reading, it looks like, you know, we could have some success with reconnections here. And consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So, Aries, with that, the universe is saying, you know, how committed are you? What areas of your life could you improve on? Are you all in? Are you completely honest, true blue to all your connections in your life? Your friends, your family, your lovers? Are you fair all the way across the board? Okay? Those of you who are truly seeking love, how committed are you to that pursuit? You know, for some reason with Consider Your Foundation, the universe is calling attention to that with Venus moving into Libra, okay? And with sitting right next to Take a Chance on Love, to me that's like we're not all in. For some reason, you haven't been all in your relationships, and it's time to be all in. Maybe some of you it's past trauma, fear. Some of you maybe you just weren't ready for that yet. You know, it's different for everybody, but you've got to put both feet in all the way and take a chance on love. Even if you are afraid, oh my God, this is the Strength card, it just fell out. Even if you're afraid, Aries, it's time. It's time to become vulnerable. It's time to forgive if we need to forgive. I just feel like you're going to be very popular and alluring during this transit. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Wands. Yeah, Aries, many of you are going to get a lot of attention, okay? But I just have to say with the Magician coming out and the King of Wands in that position, Wands is fire, so that would be you, Aries. Could be a Leo or a Sagittarius. I mean, Leo is represented here, but it's like any of you who have broken hearts and played games in the past, or maybe even now, you know, because sometimes we do make stupid mistakes when we're in love, right? If that's the case, like with Consider Your Foundation, there are some Aries that are like, damn, I really screwed up. I played games, I manipulated, or I wasn't all the way in, or maybe you cheated, or you were hung up on something of your past so you couldn't get all in. But I know with this Ten of Wands and this Magician in this position, this is like, I'm bothered by this. I feel guilty about this. And with Consider Your Foundation, Aries, some of you, it's like Venus moving into Libra is having you really reassess some time in your life where you were either like a bad friend, or you broke somebody's heart, or you let somebody down, like, and it's really heavy on your heart, okay? But I feel like if that's the case, it's because this is beautiful energy for you to finally release that and make amends with that person if you can. And if you can't, then just put that out to the universe, you know, that you desire forgiveness and you're sorry and you've grown into deeper understanding for your errors and mistakes of the past, okay? Now, for others of you, that's not going to resonate at all whatsoever. And, what's happening here is it's where you are thinking about people who have played games with you and broke your heart, and you know that's prevented you from really connecting fully with other lovers or friends or even your family. Like, I feel many Aries out there, you've been through a lot of heartache and trauma, and you carry it around within you silently, and it's like some of you, you can't fully connect, and you're bothered by that, and you're like ready to let the past go. Like, you want strong, deep connections and relationships. You want to become completely vulnerable and open and be in love. Like, you so desire that, and you don't want anything that's hurt you or harmed you in the past to come into that. It's like, I'm ready for all of that to just be left behind, because I want real, true love. I want genuine friends I can count on, because that's who I am, okay? With the Ten of Wands here, and again, strength, Aries, you are going to have a lot of attention, some of you, and if there's somebody special from the past coming back, and you feel like, yeah, I want this, then you need to go all in and take a true chance on love, okay? But for the most part, I just see you guys being very charismatic and alluring and attracting. And interesting, it's like, I don't feel like you're so much interested in that energy while Venus is in Libra. Like, you're kind of more introspecting, you know, wanting genuine love and all of these things, and here's all these people like, hey, Aries, 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 and you're like, I'm not feeling that vibe, sorry. So anyways, Aries, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Taurus, how are you? So let's pull a card. Oh, I left that out. So listen, Taurus, some of you might have a connection with a Leo. That's all I'm going to say, since I left that out. That was for Aries. Aries or Leo connection, fire connection. Anyways, let's pull a card, Taurus, to see what's up for you guys in regards to your relationships while Venus is transiting Libra, because it's all about relationships, friends, family, love, you name it. And Mercury is retro, so it could be, and your card just flew out, Mercury is retro, so it could be return of the past. So, Taurus, with this coming out, your own energy, your own card, much like Aries, the card I left out, I feel like you guys have a very magnetic, attracting, alluring energy while Venus is in Libra. Venus is your ruling planet as well, so, you know, I just feel that you guys are very alluring, very charismatic, very attracting, because your own card has come out here, the Hierophant. Also with this highlighting is, you know, I think Taurus is really seeking deeper spiritually based connections, whether friends, family, or lover. It's like, you know, I want balance, I want peace, I want happiness, I want real connection. Some of you that's had a spiritual awakening, it's like you want new connections to meet you in that elevated, higher state of being. So we have forgiveness, and we have ask for help. So Taurus, this says nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments, and what is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Taurus, with this, guidance and ask for help. Any relationship you're struggling with, especially relationships coming back from the past, over the next few weeks, if you just feel at a complete loss, like, I don't know what to do, ask for help, seek guidance. Seek guidance from your religious figure. If you're religious, to seek, maybe get a tarot reading from somebody. Just somebody in a position to offer you assistance and direction and guidance and counsel, because with guidance and ask for help, I feel some of you, there's just some relationships in your life, you really don't know which way to go, and you need to talk to somebody, gain like deeper insight to figure that out. Others of you, it's like you need to tell certain friends, certain family members, maybe even lover, hey, I need more help. I need you to be on my side. I need you to have my back. I'm really unhappy about all these things that have happened in the past, Taurus. And on the flip side of that, you guys could have some connections in your life that's not so happy with you, saying, hey, Taurus, I need this, I need that from you, okay? But ultimately with forgiveness there, Taurus, you guys might have friends, family, lovers of the past returning over the next few weeks. And that's really, with forgiveness, I feel more for closure and healing so that you can move on without that anchor. Because look here, we have the Eight of Swords. We're completely entrapped on this side, but on this side, it's like we're being freed. So anywhere that you need to forgive, okay, especially somebody who's really hurt you, taken from you, made you feel small, wherever we need to forgive, Taurus, it is time, okay, so that we can move on to a better beginning. But because this Fool is in this position looking at the past, I know this is all about some things that have happened in your past relationships, romantic, friend, family, and it's time, Taurus, to allow full, deep healing. Some of you, go get Reiki. Some of you might need to talk to a counselor of some kind to really help you work through your emotions. Some of you could find, the emotional support and understanding you need in like a church or some sort of spiritual institution that you are connected to. It's just time to let all old hurts and disappointments and relationships go so that we can move forward in the new, and it's like much better up ahead, okay? It's all about forgiveness, and I always say you don't need to forgive the behavior, okay, but you should always forgive the person. And forgiving the person doesn't mean you let them back in your life, but we are all humans and we all make mistakes, just in different ways. And so as we seek to be forgiven for our errors, it's only fair that we forgive others for their errors. And that means that you no longer hold them accountable in this nasty energy and, keep yourself segregated from love and happiness because of the harm that they caused. It's where you say, you know what, we all make mistakes, and I'm going to let this go. No, you can't be close to my life because who you are is who you are, and who you are is only going to hurt me, but I free you from this. Like, you go do you, I'm going to do me, and I wish you a happy life, and you just let it go, okay? Doesn't mean that you're excusing their crappy behavior, it just means you're letting it go, okay? So, Taurus, those are your messages for Venus moving into Libra. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Gemini. How are you? So this is all about relationships, family, friends, lover. We have Mercury retro going too, so there could be a lot of, relationships returning from the past. But let's pull a card here to see what is ultimately going on for Gemini. Right, so we have the reflection card. So if you didn't listen to the intro, I was talking about how, some people are going to be in a deep review about all of their relationships, lover, friend, family, just all of them, also, what do these relationships bring into your life? What do you bring to, others that you are offering your friendship or loving heart to? What role do you play in their life? So what I'm trying to say here is, I can't seem to get it out. It's like we're really reflecting, and this is a general reading, so some of you could be reflecting completely on yourself and your own behavior. It could be reflecting on others and their behavior and all of that. Some of you, this could be all about a Virgo, because that's what the Hermit card is. But we're really thinking about things. Libra, Venus moving into Libra for Gemini, it's just like has you in this review mode. Also because of that, this could be a lot of people showing up out of the woodwork that you're like, whoa, what's going on? So we have choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. So, this is saying we need to open our heart. Ooh, and look at this. We have look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So, this is card 21. This is card 11, Gemini. I feel like there's some relationships that you need to not let go of. Honestly, it's with choose love and look to your inner strength. I feel there are some relationships you're ready to just cut out of your life. And honestly, I feel like there's more to the relationship. It's not over yet, whether it's friend or family or lover. We should really reflect on that instead. Don't let it go. If anything, Gemini, don't let it go. That's what I'm feeling here, and you will get through it. The challenges that you've been facing in any of your relationships is building you, growing you, reshaping you. Yeah, look at this. We have the Magician. It's building you, growing you, and reshaping you, making you stronger, wiser, Gemini. And I just feel like there's a relationship or two in your life that you are ready to just walk away from or completely let go of. And I don't think that you should, especially if this relationship is returning to you. Look at the first card out here is the Six of Swords. Yeah. And then we have the Four of Swords, or the Four of Pentacles. Yes, the Four of Pentacles, and then the King of Swords, King of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini. Listen to me. I really feel like don't let it go. There's more to this relationship, and if we both work really hard, it could be something really spectacular. It could turn into another adventure. The spark can reignite if we've lost the spark. But I just feel like whatever's returning to you, it could definitely have another chance. And if you're thinking about ending something just because you've been going through a lot of struggle, whether friend, family, or lover, Gemini, I don't feel like you should. I feel like there's so much more to the relationship that's to be had, okay? So work on it. Don't let go. Open your heart. You are strong. You will prevail. Your relationship will get through this, and you'll be so happy that you never gave up, okay? And that you hung in there. Just reflect. Some of you, it might be where you need to completely segregate yourself and disconnect yourself from a relationship so that that person can recognize how important you are. I'm not saying don't assert yourself and have boundaries, but I just feel like there's more to this relationship, and don't be so willing to throw in the towel, okay? So Gemini, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Cancer. How are you? So this is all about relationships, whether friends, family, or lover. Venus going into Libra. So let's see what the main theme is for Cancer. Ooh, we got karma. So Cancer, this could mean a lot of different things. This is like what comes around goes around, right? And what you put out is what you get back. And now this could be where, there's lots of good things returning to Cancer as far as relationships go. Friendships, lovers, family. It could be where, finally, there's a lot of favors being returned to Cancer, a lot of attention being given to Cancer. But also with this, Cancer, you could be noticing some friends or family or ex-lovers getting some karma in return. If there's relationships in your life where they really screwed you over and hurt you badly, and over the next few weeks you see some things kind of playing out in their reality, that's the return of their energy of what they did to you, okay, and what they caused you. Some of you, if you've been playing games and breaking hearts, Cancer, you better be careful. You better be careful. That's all I'm going to say with karma. So this is really contingent, how it comes to you during this Venus into Libra, upon who you've been. What is your vibration? Because this is general, so it's different. Everybody's different. Look, love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this is truth. So, this to me is a lot of relationships returning to Cancer. Hey, Cancer, I miss you. Hey, Cancer, I'm sorry. Ooh, we have patience here. Love is patient and kind always. So we have, this is card 16 and this is card 17. Very synchronistic, Cancer. Yeah, I think some of you, there's some things returning to you and you've been patient. You've been kind. You've just kind of bit your tongue and sat in the background and just watched everything unfold from afar. And now, here comes Venus into Libra and everything is finally about to play out and pan out. At least that's what I'm seeing here for Cancer. So let's, look at here. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. Here we have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Four of Cups. Yay, Cancer, listen, this looks really good for you, okay? It's like this is good karma returning to Cancer. This is great. These two cards, ultimate happiness for Cancer. So, have patience with yourself, have patience with the process. If there's just really crappy relationships, I'm telling you, I feel like you are going to see that energy finally return to that person. And rather than, being like, oh yeah, they got what they deserve, I honestly think it's like you are going to have a sympathy to you. And it's like that might actually be where they come to you and they're like, Cancer, I was so wrong. I'm sorry. I miss you. I need you. You were the best friend I ever had, or you were the best lover I ever had. Just whatever, the relationship is for you personally, since Libra does encompass all of them. But ultimately, Cancer, I see happiness and, in your relationships. And if you've just been having like a lot of trouble, miscommunication, misunderstanding in your relationships, it's like hang in there. You are very loved. Everything's going to work out and ultimately you're going to end up quite happy. So I feel like when we get into September, as Libra moves into Scorpio, everything's really balanced out for Cancer and you're feeling quite happy, okay? So this is all very positive to me, Cancer. You just need to have patience and know that you are very, very loved, not only in the physical world, but also in the non-physical world. Non-physical has your back, leading you to happiness, and karma comes full circle. So those are your messages, Cancer. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Leo. How are you? Let's pull a card here to get information about what this Venus into Libra has to do for you. This is all about relationships, friend, family, or lover. So what is the main theme and highlight for Leo? Ooh, we have the Shadow. So, Leo, there could be some things returning to you from the past that you're like, I don't know if I want to get all back involved in that again. Or, if somebody's really like coming at you, you might be like, what? Who are you? What's going on here? Some of you, though, with the Shadow, I feel like there's insecurities of the past kind of resurfacing for some reason. There's some darkness. And this, you know what, though? This could be, if you guys have been in like a big struggle in a romantic relationship, just some struggle of some kind there, friendship, family, it could be where, Venus finally moving into Libra, it's like finally things are shifting for the better with that Shadow card coming out, okay? Or some of you, it might be where you just need to finally put somebody in their place and tell them what is up, okay? You might be really holding back and restraining. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. And forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Yeah, Leo, I hate to say it, and don't hate me, but I feel like for you guys, Libra, Venus into Libra is all about forgiveness. And because it says take a chance on love, a lot of that has to do with you forgiving somebody, friends, family members, lovers, ex-lovers. It's like you've been carrying around a lot of heartache and trauma, and it's time to let all of that go, okay? And because we have Mercury retrograde happening right now as well, this could be where we have a lot of these relationships resurfacing, and it's time to forgive and let water be under the bridge and move forward. Some of you, it's just like this transit of energy is really yanking all these feelings up from deep within you that you didn't know still existed, and it's time to face them, heal them, and release them. Okay, forgiveness is not always, you do not have to forgive the behavior of somebody, okay, but always forgive the person, because we all make mistakes and we all seek forgiveness, right? So always forgive the person, and that doesn't mean you let them back in your life if they're just not a great person, okay, but forgiveness. So look at here, Leo, we have the Star card that just fell out, the Three of Cups, and I feel like some of you need to forgive yourself for some things in the past, because look at here, we have this Five of Wands. Some of you really need to forgive yourself for different choices, actions, and behavior that you did in the past, whether it was towards a friend, a lover, or a family member. It's like it's time to let all of that go, Leo, whether you were in the wrong, whether somebody else was in the wrong. This is the universe saying, like, your ultimate happiness, the restoration of every part of you, vibing high, feeling good, comes about from this healing and forgiveness. Like, it's plain as day for your reading. Even if you feel a bit, conflicted internally, it's time to just let all of that go and no longer carry around any unnecessary heartache and pain from past experiences where you were wronged, or if you did wrong. It's like really time to let that energy go so you can be free. So if there are relationships returning to you during this transit, it's time to heal them, whether it's we're going to reconnect and have another go round, or you know what, I forgive you, I hope you forgive me, I wish you the best. It's just, let's go our separate ways, but let's have this closure so that we're both free, okay? It's going to be a different situation for each and every one of you, but Leo, honestly, it's all about healing and forgiveness and letting go and moving forward in love, and that brings about full happiness and ends this conflict inside of you, or this conflict between you and another person, okay? So those are your messages, Leo. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Virgo. So let's see what comes out for Virgos. This is all about relationships, whether it's friends, family, lover. That is what Venus into Libra is all about. So we're going to pull a card to see what the main theme for relationships is for Virgo while Venus is in Libra. Ooh, we got Luna. So there's a lot of emotion going on, Virgo. This is where either you are coming fully into awareness of feelings you have deep within about, a lover, or just your friends or your family. Like, it's Virgo's getting very, very in tune with their feelings, even feelings that you've tried to ignore and hide from yourself. It's like, no, you are feeling everything when it comes to your relationships while Venus is in Libra. And I feel as though you're feeling that, for a reason, but let's see what comes out here. So we have actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. And we have the union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. So Virgo, this is deep. This is deep. I feel that for many of you, this is going to be about one specific person, and you are kind of in emotional turmoil because it's like their actions say one thing, their words say another, their energy could speak something else entirely, and at the end of the day, it's like, I know that we have this connection, so I don't understand what all of this is about, okay? For others of you, this is all about just where you're really paying attention to all the different connections in your life and the way they behave, the way they treat you, what they say opposed to what they really do. And if you're not feeling a true connection with them, you're not going to be willing to put up with anybody's nonsense. So if you've just been entertaining some relationships just to have like a large number of friends or something, it's like you're going to dwindle that down and you're not going to be interested in that any longer. You want deeper, richer connections that have more emotion, okay? Also, I feel that you're getting incredibly real with yourself about how you feel about every person, especially romantically, okay? If there's been confusion about a specific relationship, I feel it definitely, there could be resolution. So let's pull some tarot here. Yep, Virgo can no longer hide it. They must speak their truth. You don't want to be taken advantage. Oh yeah, look at that. So we have the Five of Coins and the Judgment. It's like, and this is your card, Virgo. So, you're like, no, those who have hurt you, taken advantage of you, reject you, shunned you, it's like, it's time for you to own up to your behavior. I'm not putting up with it anymore. If you don't give me as much as I give you, I'm not entertaining this relationship anymore. I don't care our connections. Your actions speak louder than words. I feel like that's what Virgo is thinking and feeling, okay? So, Virgo, what's going on inside of you emotionally, you need to pay attention to 100%. And people that need to be called out for their bad behavior, you feel free to call them out. It's like you won't be able to hold back your truth while Venus is in Libra, okay? And I feel like the reason why you have to call people out and speak your truth is to create better balanced energy for your relationships moving forward. If there's people that are returning from the past, they really hurt you, I see them saying, hey Virgo, I'll do whatever it takes to have you back in my arms, okay? Like, I see that. You just make sure their actions match their words, alright? So it's reconnection, it's atonement, and it's a lot of emotion for Virgo, but ultimately you speaking your truth and not holding back, okay? So Virgo, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi Libra, let's see what is going on for you guys as Venus is moving into your home. She is your home planet, your ruler, and the ruler of all relationships, friend, family, lover. So let's see what the main theme is for Libra, and we are only going to pick one as the main theme because I'm almost running out of tape. Okay, so I feel right there, we got the lovers, and what accompanies that is Hanged Man and to higher self. So, listen, Libra, with this highlighting as your main overall energy, for Venus moving into your sign, that 7th house, this is all about the romances for you guys, 100%. And look at here, this flies out. Physical touch is important. So with Hanged Man and physical touch is important with lovers, I feel like, Libra, many of you have been holding back from, somebody you really care about, or somebody's been holding back from you, and Venus moving into Libra might finally break up all that energy, because look here, we have patience. So, Libra, any sort of romance that you were, because, oh my God, look at, I just got to pull that out. Any sort of relationship you were held back from, prevented from in the past, I just feel like it's really about timing, and with lovers and true love and have patience, I feel like you guys are going to have some things resurfacing while Venus is in your sign, as well as this Mercury retrograde happening. The reason why it's because we had to come into a different perspective, either you or that other person, okay? We had to come into a different perspective, a deeper spiritual understanding of self, of, your own path, their own path, whatever. And I feel like now that Venus is moving into Libra, it's like the time is finally right. Yes, there were things we had to get taken care of. There's your energy right there. The King of Swords. Yep. Libra, listen. There are opportunities, yes, missed opportunities of the past resurfacing for you guys as Venus moves back into your sign. And, there was just some deeper understanding that you needed to come into, or that person needed to come into. For others of you, this is new things showing up, okay? This is new love on the horizon for Libra, and it looks good. But ultimately, what I see for all of you, Libra, is this Venus moving into your sign is all about your true love, the connection of you and your true love. Whether you're already with that person, you're reconnecting with that person, or you're really putting an emphasis on who is your true love. Like, that's what this is all about. And that you need to have patience, okay? Because there's some need of higher perspective or deeper spiritual understanding that needs to take place inside you or that person. And I feel like we're finally coming to the end of that hanged man energy, and we are experiencing true love. So Libra, very powerful reading for you guys. It looks awesome. Give love a chance, have patience, open yourself up, and don't hold back. Physical touch is very important. So those are your messages, Libra. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. So this reading is all about the relationships, friendship, lover, family. You will all be experiencing it differently, but Libra is the house of relationships, and Venus is love, love, love. So it is connection, healing, mending, apologies, reconnecting, all of it. So let's see what the main theme is for Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio, we got the solar deity right there. So this is like major healing for you guys in all areas of relationships in your life, in your friendships, in your family connections, in your lover connection, current lover, lovers of the past, the relationship with yourself. Okay, this is ultimate healing. All things coming to light. Some of you, this could have everything to do with a Leo, with the sun coming out there. But Scorpio, best card of all of them. Yeah, love makes all the difference in the world. You guys, this is all about healing and reconnection, mending. Some of you are going to be reconnecting with past relationships, whether they're friendships or lovers. Or some lovers, old lovers that are just going to now be good friends, okay? It's different for all of you, but it's really time to heal, Scorpio. Heal all your relationships of the present and your relationships of the past, especially those in the romantic department, with romance coming out, okay? And then the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. Yeah, Scorpio, it's time to heal and let the past go, and allow some new love in, okay? I feel like you guys are going to have some people from the past returning, and we can definitely have a second go round, because this is card 25 and this is card 26, so 25, 26, and this is actually card 7, so 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a chance for some second go rounds as some romances, okay? And with this pairing, Scorpio, I feel like you guys do have a good opportunity. Also with new love there, some of you could have some unexpected love opportunities coming to you in the workplace or around the workplace. And look at, as I'm saying that, yeah, this flies out. There are new romantic opportunities showing up for Scorpio during this Venus in Libra. 100%. For sure. Now we have the Four of Swords And we have the Chariot card. I'm sorry, the Four of Wands, and then the Chariot. Oh my God, Scorpio. Yeah, we do have success at second go rounds. Reconnection with friends, even friends like we just lost connection with, okay? It doesn't even mean like we've had a falling out. We just lost connection. The reconnection of any relationship while Libra is in Venus, Venus is in Libra, very positive outcome. Scorpio, I don't see any reason why you should hold back. And oh my God, look at this. This is card 7 too. So now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, and this is card 19. Oh my God, yes. So we have a progression of energy from a 4 to a 9, Scorpio. This is all about healing, reconnecting, lots of communication coming in for Scorpio. Could be a Cancer with the Chariot here. But it's like, I miss you, Scorpio. I want you, Scorpio. I want a second chance. Or, Scorpio, how you been? You know, let's start hanging out again. It's just beautiful. Scorpio, forgive those that you need to forgive. Let the past go. Let the healing in. Let the new love spring forth, okay? Because, wow, great, great reading. I see healing and restoration to relationships. I see new romances coming in for some of you. I see success. I see tons of happiness. And here are all those communications. So some of you, it's actually going to be multiple people that are trying to reconnect with you. So Scorpio, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.